Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, sort of the last warning. This is breaking news. Facebook has announced some new security features. They've just revealed this. It's hot off the press. And what's going to happen is in a couple days, my local expert here, Rob Hermann from Good Doggy Marketing, is going to explain what is going to happen in a couple days, as well as how it's going to trap some business owners and create a real problem for people. I sent everyone the information for this webinar. I urge them to send it to their friends, although this is going to be a short, power-packed information. Rob is going to cover this really quick. He promised me to keep it at 15 minutes, and then he's going to have a way to help you in order to fix this problem, because if you don't fix it, your fan page is going down. Now, for those of you who don't know Rob, he's the author of a phenomenal book, Rob Hermann's Guide to Local Online Marketing here in the Toronto area. He's got a picture of it in his slideshow. There it is. Rob Hermann's Guide to Marketing Your Business Online in Toronto. Get ranked, get found, get customers. It's a great book. It's available for sale on Amazon.com. So just log in to Amazon.com. You can grab a copy of his book. It's a great book. So without further ado, with breaking news today regarding Facebook and their new security features, Mr. Rob Hermann. Rob, you with me?
Hey, Jean-Guy. Yeah, I'm here, and thanks for that fantastic introduction. I just want to reiterate what Jean-Guy said, guys. This is going to be a no-nonsense, very quick, to-the-point presentation, and the reason being is because Facebook is making its change come October 1st, so that's this Saturday. This was not supposed to be our regular scheduled presentation. This information came to me. Jean-Guy and I discussed it, and we decided to actually move the speaker that was going to be on this evening and give you guys this emergency webinar. So without further ado, I'm going to get right to the point, because this is something that you guys really need to know. So Facebook's security update rocks the business world. And the reason why I say it rocks the business world is because it's not really affecting people's personal pages. Okay, this is going after apps, and this is going after fan pages. And there's a reason, because over the last couple of years, Facebook users have been screaming over security issues. Personal information has been leaked from unsecure connections, and now Facebook, they're finally cracking down. So what does this affect? As I just mentioned, this new security measure, it affects apps and fan pages. Okay, apps, because the applications, they're hosted on another server in which Facebook interacts with, and it's the data stream between Facebook and whichever site this, like wherever the host is. Okay, it's in between those two places that these people, they're really criminals actually, can steal information. So what Facebook has done is they have implemented this new security measure, which says, it states that they will not deal with non-secure web pages anymore. So that's going to affect your apps. That's going to affect any custom fan pages. And the fan pages it's going to affect because you host pictures, media, and of course apps on fan pages. So it's going to host apps directly, and it's going to host fan pages through its media and through its pictures and through the apps that sit on fan pages. So most local businesses don't use apps, so apps is not really going to be part of the discussion of what we're talking about today on this webinar. But fan pages, that's a point of concern for most of you. So we're going to delve right into that right now. Okay. I'm just going to go through a little bit of what a fan page does for you, just for those who may not be actually using Facebook as a marketing tool right now, and then we're going to hit right into the way this is going to affect business owners. Okay, Facebook is the most popular social network on earth, and it created itself an area just for businesses to show their stuff off. Okay, and that is the fan page. Okay, part of their terms and policies of Facebook dictates that a business cannot be on a personal page. They don't go for that, and if they actually find you, they'll close down your account. But a fan page, you can do that all day long. In fact, here's something that a lot of business owners don't know. You can actually have multiple fan pages. Okay, but anyway, we're not going to, I'm digressing here. We're not going to get into that too much. And this number that you see here at the bottom, right below Mr. Zuckerberg, 500 million active users is actually a little outdated. In the last year, they've jumped 200 million active users. So that's 700 million active Facebook users. Okay, so what is the purpose of a fan page? Well, a fan page allows businesses to gain consumer trust and goodwill. It allows you to interact with people in your community that may never have even known about you before. It's a really powerful way to do some word-of-mouth advertising and to introduce your trusted resources to your friends and family, which translates into repeat sales, referral sales, upsells, and cross-sells. Because, you know, the day of broadcast marketing is over. Okay, now it's information marketing, it's attraction marketing, it's magnetic marketing, and all that needs trust. It needs relationship, and Facebook, you know, being the king of social media allows that interaction between you and your potential clients. So really that's what a fan page can do for a business owner. Okay, and it looks something like this. You'll notice there, this is Facebook marketing. There's several stages to this funnel, much more than what you'd see on a regular traditional marketing funnel. There's awareness, education, engagement, action, and repeat engagement. And we're going to go through this fairly quickly. Okay, so awareness, that's making people aware of your brand, letting people know what you do, what it is that you do. Be it, you know, if you're a plumber, or if you have a knick-knack shop or an antique store, or, you know, maybe you're a lawyer, regardless of what it is that you do, the awareness is making people aware of it, okay? And being aware of it coming from a trusted source. So, and the reason why I say trusted source, because although Facebook is fairly trusted, generally the way people find things on Facebook is through their friends and their family. So there's your trusted source right there. Anyway, like I said, we're going to keep this short. I'm not going to get too much into Facebook marketing, but I am going to go through this quickly. Okay, the education. That's showing them solutions to their problems. Okay, a lot of people, they make the mistake of when they create a fan page or they do any type of social marketing, what they do is they write a bunch of updates about their day-to-day life or things that really don't interest the people who would be purchasing their product, okay, or service. And what I mean by that is if you wanted to, let's say, you know, you're a plumber, and you're a residential plumber, then really, you know, the problems that your demographic would be having would be, you know, things that had to do with either source plumbing or drain plumbing, and these people would probably be homeowners, because people who rent don't care about that. People under the age of, you know, let's say 18 probably wouldn't have an interest, and so on and so forth. So what you can do with Facebook is you can target homeowners. You can do things like that, because the questions and the demographic information that's sucked from Facebook and allowing, you know, that allows you to use is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so anyway, so what you want to do is you want to show them solutions to their problems. They'd be homeowners, so you'd want to show solutions that, you know, homeowners have problems with. Okay, the next one is engagement. Now, what I mean by engagement, okay, this is kind of like the fun bit. This is the I want to get to know you. The education was already giving them positive solutions to problems they have. You're building your credibility. They know who you are. They now know you're a professional. Now, interacting with them in an interesting way, that goes many different ways. It actually can be have a light side to it, so a funny video. You know, you can also do things like surveys, you know, frequently asked questions you can hand out. You can do contests. Okay, you can, you know, there's so many different things that you can do to interact with your group. You can ask them, you can poll questions, you know, and give away a prize for the most creative answer. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. The list goes on and on. It's only limited by your imagination. Okay, so interacting with them in an interesting way, and the point of this is interesting, okay? And then there's the action, and that's asking them to take action on something. Now, this something could be, to sign up for something like a newsletter or a mini course, or maybe you have maybe you're writing your own book and you want their opinion, and so they can sign up and you can send them a chapter at a time, and they can give you their opinion on that. To buy something, see, Facebook, as it started, was purely social media, and it still is, okay? But fan pages are for businesses, and everybody knows that. So if they're liking something on your fan page, they already know you're a business. It's okay to ask them to buy something. Now, I'm not saying that you try to shove this down their throat every opportunity that you get. If you do that, people are going to unlike you and you're going to lose your fans quickly. But it is okay. Selling things directly from your fan page is good, and it's something that you should do. It's actually part of the funnel, okay? You can ask them, if you have a brick and mortar store, you can ask them to go to your store, and how you do that is that you may say, for the first 10 people or 15 people who like this, or who make a comment on that, or who answer this, being the interactive part, the question that you do, they get a 20% discount or a 10% discount on this, or they get a $5 coupon, or they're going to get a free whatever. I mean, I'm sure, promotions would not be new to you as being a business owner, so I'm not going to bore you with my ideas. I'm sure you've got quite a few of your own. But it's great for a promotion. Okay? Now, the last is repeat engagement. So rinse and repeat and repeat and repeat. And what I mean by that is it's going to be a constant growing community, because the people who, if they've gone through these steps with you, they're going to like you. And when they like you, anytime you post something on your wall, it goes to their wall. And their friends and their family see it in their news feed. So someone's going to see something that they like, and they're going to like it. And when they do, it goes to their news feed, and it goes on their wall. And that's what's called going viral. And that's what makes this type of marketing so powerful. It does take time, by the way. Anyway, so let's get back to the issue here. People were screaming about security. Facebook is all about its users. It did create the fan pages and the apps and allow them to come in to support businesses, but really, when it comes down to the nuts and bolts, Facebook is about its users. Okay? So what their solution is every linked site interfacing with Facebook must have an SSL, which stands for Secured Socket Layer Certificate. Have you ever been to a site and you look up in the address bar, and instead of it saying http:// that site, it says https:// that site. Well, when you see that S right here, okay, that means that it is secured. It has a secure socket layer. All banks have those. There's actually quite a few sites that have those. But most of your average sites do not. Most of your average site owners don't even know what it is. A lot of even web developers don't play with that. And there's a reason, because it's never really been needed unless you're dealing with financial issues or something like that. But now Facebook has decided that that's what they want. So pretty much the way it equals is no SSL certificate, no visibility on Facebook. Okay, and that's coming October 1st of this year, so in 2 days. If you don't know what this means, it means that the most powerful social network on earth will not be promoting your business. This is their website. They can do whatever they want. If we want to be on it and play on it, we got to follow by their rules. And this is their new rules. Like I said, they are a client or a user-generated site. That's the only thing that makes Facebook powerful, and they protect their resource, which is their users. They hold them dear. They protect them highly. So a lot of people have been, getting onto Facebook via iPads, smartphones, other tablets, and so on. And to be doing that type of Wi-Fi interaction with unsecured sites is a real hazard for the user's personal information, because you put a lot of personal information on Facebook, okay, and that's really the big issue. So it's their sandbox, and if you want to play in it, you got to follow the rules. Okay, so what can you do is really the question. That's what you need to know. I actually have your solution. I'm part of what's called the Warrior Forum. I'm a platinum member of the local Internet Marketers Association, and we've known about this for a little while, and I've been researching it and training my staff for the last, almost month in order to get ready for this. And I've got, between my business's personal sites and my clients' sites, we got 261 different sites that we've had to work on, which we've been doing and converting over the last month, and we're getting close to the end, meaning, we almost met our deadline. I think that we're going to go a little bit past it. We might have to continue working on on the food that we have on our plate, probably until Monday or Tuesday or so, but I think we've got it under control. And so I didn't want to really bring anything forward to anybody until I knew that I could help them. And so now that I can see the end of the tunnel, I wanted to get it done. So the solution would be to transfer all appropriate files to a secure server. Okay? Host those files for you and update the files and the server when required. And what I mean by when required, Facebook is very dynamic. I'm sure that anyone who's on this call right now, whoever uses it, knows that they make changes constantly. Okay, so updates not only to the files are going to have to be, but also to the way that the server is configured to Facebook. And that's it. You're no longer invisible. Okay, so what I did is I put together a bonus for fast action takers. So if you currently don't have a fan page, I'll create one for you for free. Okay, normally just a standard fan page that I put up, I usually charge $150. If you want a custom fan page, I'll give you a $150 discount. And if you want a custom app to run contests or capture visitors' information or force people to like before they view your page, I'll drop the price again by $150. And you're going to see this $150, $150, $150, and I did that for a reason. Because for me to do, to transfer your files over to a secure server, I'm only going to charge $147. So the bonus that I give you is actually worth more than the cost of the service I'm going to do for you. We'll transfer your files. We'll do all your configuration on Facebook with an SSL certificate. It's a one-time setup fee for $147. If you don't have a site right now, a fan page, so you pretty much pay the $147. I'll do all the SSL things, and I'll put up a fan page for you. It would be $147. Then when it comes to the hosting, because Facebook is dynamic, because they keep changing, I'm going to take, not only will I host, your images, I'll host your apps, I'll host whatever it is that you have, but I'll keep them current with Facebook security. And I'll do that for under $10 a month. And there's not going to be any jackpot where 6 months in, the price goes up to, to $25 or something or anything like that a month. It's going to stay at $9.97 a month. And I'll put that in writing for you. There's no need to change any difference on that. I mean, obviously, if you need things changed personally, because you want to reconfigure your site, I mean, that'll be something beyond what we're talking about right now. But I mean, just to keep your fan page up, to keep it secure, to keep it current with Facebook security, to keep everything up and running so it's visible, I'll keep it under $10 a month for you. So all this plus peace of mind for under $267 for the first year and under $120 every year after that. And that's if you decide to remain with us. If you don't, you can always go and find someone else who will host your site and keep it up to date with Facebook. And that's, I don't know why you would, but it's always an option. There's no contracts, so you'll be good to go with that. The minute you'd have to find someone who has the SSL certificate in place, because the minute that you left the umbrella of my SSL certificate, you would then be invisible on Facebook again and back to where you'll be come Sunday. Okay, so just to go with that. So there is one more thing, and it's because I realized this is not a a content-filled webinar where I give you all types of information on how to increase your business. And the reason for that is because I wasn't expecting to do this. This wasn't put in. This was because this is coming up on Saturday, the big change. I had some of my staff that are going to be available to help people. Jean-Guy asked me, he said, Rob, can you help out my subscribers with this? And you know what? I said yes. So what I'm going to do is that anybody who does take me up on this offer, I want you to succeed. I'm also going to give you some very top secret resources. And the reason why I call it top secret, I don't mean to be melodramatic, but these are what I use in my marketing business in order to get people lots of fans, increase their sales, and definitely increase their leads. And that's my fan page eyeball trap, which is a way to configure your fan page so that it gains maximum exposure and keeps people for the long term. I'm also going to give you my Facebook SEO blueprint. And what that does is that allows you to build up your Facebook fan page so that it shows up in Yahoo and Google and MSN and other things as a page itself, which is really powerful. And I'm also going to give you my 7-day email marketing system, which means that once somebody comes in and introduces themselves to you, then you can trap their information. And when I say trap, I mean offer them something of value that interests them. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, the interacting part, giving them solutions to their problems, and working it out on a 7-day event schedule where within that 7 days, they get they get to know you, they get some incredibly valuable information, and they get a couple of offers from you in order to convert that into a sale for you. And I'm going to give that for free. So there is no real price to that because I don't give that to people. But you guys are going to be working with me anyway. I mean, as long as I'm hosting your fan pages, you're going to be with me. So why wouldn't I give this to you? I want to see you succeed, and so that's actually a big bonus as well. Anyway, so the big question is how do I get this done for me? So you can email me right now at rob@gooddoggymarketing.com. Okay, and please put SSL in the subject line. And the reason being is because I have other people who are looking for this service, and they're not going to get all these bonuses. These are people who my sales team have been contacting, and they're bringing in, and so on. So if you don't please put SSL in so that if you want to, you can get the free fan page. If you want to get a premium fan page, a custom fan page, I'll know to take the $150 off. If you want a contest app or something like that, I'll know to be able to discount you and to give you also all the extra bonuses like the eyeball trap and the 7-day email marketing and the SEO for Facebook. So go right now, email rob@gooddoggymarketing.com, put SSL in the subject line, and just give me your contact information, and me or one of my staff members will be in touch with you tomorrow or Monday. We've been really busy, if it does take over the weekend for us to get back in touch with you, please be patient. We've got the staff to do it, and they've definitely got the experience, but this takes a little bit of time, okay? Or if you prefer the phone, you can call 647-668-7366 and leave your contact information on that. You don't have to worry so much about doing the SSL thing. This phone number here is not my main business line, so I'll know where it's from because only you guys have it. So those are your choices right now. Don't be left behind, guys. This is not something that may happen, or it's something that could happen. Facebook has put it out, and very strongly, that this is going to be happening come October 1st. If you're on your computer, which I'm sure you are, just go and Google Facebook Security SSL right now, and you'll see it. It'll come up all over the place, October 1st, October 1st, October 1st. Please don't beat yourself up, by the way. It's not your fault that you don't know this. Facebook really didn't make a big production of it. They really didn't. And it's really only for developers. Okay, if you're not in the under the hood of Facebook, if you're not, like, developing custom fan pages, or you're not creating apps or anything like that, you'd never see it. Okay, so pretty much what Facebook was relying on is that people like me would tell people like you. Because I got to tell you, your average retail store owner or your average plumber or lawyer, they don't keep up with these things. So really, there's no fault of your own. Don't feel foolish if you haven't heard of this. It would be up to people like me to inform you. And so you've got the information now. Really, the question is, what are you going to do with it? I'm going to keep this offer open until the end of the weekend, which means, Sunday at midnight. That's it. On Monday morning, I've got my sales force going out, and they're going to be calling people, and they're going to be, fixing up everyone's panic, because that's pretty much the way it's going to be when people, go to their fan page and they realize that they can't see it. So if you call me, after Monday, or if you send me the email after Monday, the bonuses are not going to apply, and the discount's not going to apply either. Okay, so this is for the the guests of Jerry Robert and Jean-Guy. They asked me to do this, and I'm absolutely willing to do it and help out where I can. But there is a time limit. There's going to be millions of people who need this service. I'm giving it to you right now at a tremendous discount. And if you this is for fast action takers only, and if you're if you want to sit on the fence, that's fine. You can still call and get the services done for you at a later date. You won't get any of the bonuses. So call right now, 647-668-7366, or email rob@gooddoggymarketing.com, okay, with SSL in the subject line. And Jean-Guy, are you have you left the building?
No,
are you here?
I'm here. I have not left the building. I've been captivated. I've had people messaging me, hoping that they haven't, that they're not too late. Now, guys, Rob has really geared up for this. Whether you're listening to this live or on replay, Rob has geared up to help as many people as he can, and the pressure is on the timeline. So don't think that you're number 122, therefore you're not going to get it, because Rob is going to make it happen for everyone who emails. But you got to email him now. And like I said, whether you're listening to this live or on replay, just do it. Email him, talk to him, call him, get into this, because otherwise you're going to be left hanging. And the fact, Rob, that you gave the free Facebook fan page for people who don't have one, I mean, that's incredible. I really appreciate that, because I know there's a lot of our clients and a lot of our members that are going to appreciate that, because they don't have a fan page. So thank you for that offer. I really appreciate it. Guys, get into this. Look at the bonuses you're getting. The fan page, the eyeball trap, the SEO blueprint, the 7-day email marketing system. These are all bonuses that are on top of, including what I call Rob's top secret stuff. All these resources are incredible, so you really should jump into this. I mean, you really got nothing to lose, and I'll tell you, you actually have a lot to lose, which is you're missing out on a huge boat, and if you're on Facebook right now, you're going to get shut down, and it's not going to be pretty. Rob's the guy who does all of our stuff on social media for myself and for Jerry Robert and Blackheart Marketing Group. We trust him, and you can trust him. So do it now. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, Jean-Guy, and good night to everybody. Get those calls in before Monday, guys, and I'm out. Take care.